This video is going to be to show you how to do a flush on the system when you're shutting it down for more than 2 weeks at a time. So you need to flush it out with mineral oil. So there's a calibration column here that we use for this purpose. We're not going to actually run anything through this one because this is a system that is in the field, but it's not ready to be turned on quite yet. So it's got mineral oil in it now, not polymer, but you do want to flush it with mineral oil. To do that, you would fill this column up one time, and then you would pull this line off here, leaving the Velocheck valve in place. Take this line and put it into a bucket. To extend this line, I use a thing I made. It's all these two disconnect fittings with a elbow or a T. This one is. Some of them that I've done is elbows. But you just take that, open it up, put that on the end here, and then you can run this into a bucket. And when you need to, you can run it back into the top of the calibration column. So what we do is we run this in, the first one into a bucket, fill it up, run this one into a bucket, turn the system on, let it run, get all that mineral oil to come out into a bucket, and then stop it, fill this back up, run this tube into the top of here, turn the system on, run it for about 10-15 minutes. That's recirculating that mineral oil back around and through. Breaks up any residue that's on the walls or anything like that. After that 15 minutes, take this into a bucket, turn it on again, run it out, empty the column again, and then fill the column back up one more time, and run that down. And then you're good. That flushes all the polymer out, the old polymer, and it allows to have just mineral oil left in the system. Now, while you're doing that, one of the reasons that we leave this in line is because we want to, one, not have water come flying out of the activation chamber, and two, to check to make sure that water isn't leaking past it. If water is dripping out of here while you're doing this run, while you're running for that 15 minutes, then the Velocheck valve has to be either replaced or fixed. Most plants just replace it. It's not an expensive part, and usually they'll have a replacement on hand. So if this is leaking through water, then dripping water out, replace it or fix it, and should be good to go. You don't want water in this tube, otherwise it's going to cause pressure buildup and cause the system not to run right. So that's why we do this when we do the flush. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this is helpful to you and your plant.